Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's Monday. We survived another weekend, guys. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I actually hope you guys had a fantastic weekend as well. If you guys are new here, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific interest, of course, with the Cosmos ecosystem. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about quite a few different things. We're going to be celebrating the brothers over there at Knots. We actually have Jerry and Rusty right now with us. We're going to be celebrating their launch for their new project. Jerry, what's up? Rusty, what's going on? Can they hear? Wait. First off, let me make sure they can hear you guys. There, I think they can hear you guys now, just to be sure. Can you guys hear? Good morning. Can you guys hear them?
Yeah. Good morning, Cosmos community.
Let's make sure. I always mess this up, fellas. I always mess this up. So, Brent, let me know. Audio check 1, 2. Brent, thumbs up, yes or no? I think so. I'm seeing it register here on OBS, so hopefully I didn't mess it up. There we go. Okay, Brent's telling me it's all good. Guys, we're going to be talking about what's going on in the traditional markets. I got to give you guys a few heads up about some of the things that I'm seeing. We're going to be jumping on in real quickly, of course, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Atom, and some of our favorite coins. And then we're going to quickly pivot and talk about their launch. Guys, real quick information. When is your guys' launch actually scheduled to go live?
So currently we have Fresh Mint, which is kind of like an inclusive version of whitelisting. And that's live right now through Stargaze. So you can go, we have a Stargaze link posted on our Twitter. And you can, click on that link. If you've done Fresh Mint with us, your Star's address has been saved, and you can mint 1 Netanaut today. And it's at a nice price of only 425 stars. It's a nice discount. And then tomorrow is Open Mint on Stargaze and Hopper, which is a new market in Cosmos, and that's going to be 500 stars. And that starts at 1300 UTC tomorrow.
Here we go. Or Juno on Hopper.
Oh, right. Yes. I forgot that you guys are also launching here. Hold on. Let me try to find these links for you guys. So unprofessional. So not ready here.
Come on, man.
I know. We got so much stuff going on today, guys. So much stuff going on.
It's a Monday, bud. You're excused.
I'm not even done with my first cup of coffee. I definitely need to at least have one before we get started sometimes. But
I'm on my second.
I'm trying to catch up to you. There's that link in the chat for you guys to Stargaze. Let me know if that works. Guys, definitely drop them some love. Go over there and I actually really love. I love all of the art that you guys do, but I really love the look of these netas. Look at that sword.
These are different. The Neta is supposed to play off the exclusivity, the rarity of Neta, and these are just above and beyond what we've done before. Just the bank kind of background, the gold bars, all the monocle, the pocket watch, all these kind of things you think of when you think of some smug, rich, arrogant kind of guy. That's what we wanted to play up. And these are my favorite by far.
I was wondering where that came from.
Yeah, and you'll see within our Knot lore, we have the comic Knots universe, and there's a character called Mr. Higgins, and he's a Netanaut, and you'll see him coming into the comic. He was actually just introduced recently in the comic series, and Higgins he's smug, he's elitist, he's rich, and he knows it, and he loves to show off. So you'll have a lot of fun with Mr. Higgins joining the Knots super team as they go through the Cosmos.
I love it. Absolutely love it, guys. Let's go back into the markets real quick, and let's talk about things so we can get back in to what they're doing. Guys, real quickly, we're starting off in the Dow Jones. We're on the daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. Right now, guys, we are just kind of, still kind of looking okay, to be honest with you guys. Again, this is the Dow Jones. We're actually seeing a little bit of downwards momentum now on the 24-hour time frame. We're only down about 1.2% right now, so nothing crazy. We're actually seeing on the higher time frames, again, the daily right here on Market Cipher B, which houses the RSI's momentum waves. We're actually seeing some pretty good, healthy things. We're seeing the RSIs climbing. We're seeing a little bit of bottoming right here with the momentum waves. We're not seeing curvature coming back up, but you can see the leading waves or these anchor waves also leading back up. So that's a good thing when you're looking at the Dow Jones chart. We're not clearly back up above this 60, which would show us real strength. But I'm being patient. I'm kind of waiting now to really quickly give you guys some food for thought. I've been screaming this from the top of my lungs with our 200 SMA average and also previous tops. Because look how this lines up, guys. This dotted line. I told you guys if we didn't come down to there, which is still a possibility, and I want to tell you guys why. And also, Rusty, guys, chime in and let me know what you guys think as well when I say this. This is our, back in March 2020. I can't say that because YouTube doesn't like me saying what happened in March 2020, but you guys know what all happened basically in that time frame. As you can see, this is where we were basically tracking as far as the Dow Jones, and you can see when that news was dropped, when the overall markets reacted to what was happening to us back then, you can see that's where we peaked out at. Look at how we just basically tested our previous top or trajectory that we were on, and how we bounced quite well off that previous top. So guys, remember, usually things get tested, whether there's support and or resistance in the market. At some point in the price action, it will come back to test those ranges, especially like how we basically overinflated and supercharged the money flow in the Dow, in the traditional markets. It pumped and never really came back down. Maybe you could call that a little small test, but it never came back down and really tested it as support. We tested it as resistance briefly, but then we just kind of really cut through that. So again, kind of crazy how that really just lines up to our dotted line right here. Exactly. And then we bounced. We could still come down even further. Like I said, the 200 SMA is basically 20 years of price action in the past, telling us once the 200 SMA, which is this yellow line right here, doesn't hold up as support for price action, it's basically saying that is the average based on 20 years of data that we should maybe expect a flooring position to happen on the charts. Now, if you guys don't know what a flooring position looks like on the charts on a longer time frame, this is kind of what flooring positions look like bottoming positions between mountain ranges here. It's kind of like when you get down into the very bottom of the pot and kind of go like right here, flooring position, right here, flooring position. You kind of just go sideways for a little brief time. Same thing here, flooring position, right? That's kind of what we're looking for right now. We're trying to keep an eye on that. But it's, that's what I've been watching for the Dow Jones. NASDAQ, it's perfect. This is the one that really gives us a clue because this is the one we're most tightly correlated with. The USX 100 index is, basically how we compare crypto with the traditional markets. It's basically all tech stocks. I've been shouting this out from the rooftops, just like everything else. 200 SMA strategy, same strategy, 200 SMA price action, 20 years of price action data to pull from. The average was 26.27, this white line. I've been saying it for months. And look how we bounced right off of that. If you guys, again, I'm not calling bottoms at all. That's not what the 200 SMA strategy is. The 200 SMA strategy, guys, is a place for you to start. For me to start DCAing, I can't give you guys financial advice. For me to pay attention to really start deploying my serious capital back into the markets. That's where I'm going to start DCAing. And you guys know I DCA into fours, always splitting up my DCA positions into fours on top of that. And then always, this is the key thing that's going to save you guys in your portfolio and also make you super, super well off. Again, this is what's happened for me. So not financial advice, can't make you guys any profits. But when you split it up into fours, and then split your fours into fours and always reinforce your positions with more positions on every single position you take. Let me explain that to you guys right here. Again, if this is my first DCA, boom, I'm going to hit it just above, maybe right before, right below, and a little bit below that. That's my first DCA zone. And I just split that up into fours as well, because when I ladder in my positions that way, always reinforcing my positions, bringing more soldiers to my investing as the price action goes down. So again, if I bought 1 here, I'm buying 2 here. If I bought 2 here, I'm buying 4 here. And if I'm buying 4 here, I'm buying 8 here. That way, if it does stop here, my entry point is here and it doesn't take as long for me to be in a good position. It saves you a lot of pain. It saves me a lot of pain. And it also helps you with that whole nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody knows where the tops is. That is the same way I also take profits. So give you guys just a little food for thought. The 200 SMA strategy is where I'm starting. And I caught this. I caught it freaking perfectly, guys. Right here, right below. And look, I'm in massive profits just on the traditional markets. This is nothing compared to crypto. But right now, I'm up almost 10%. 10%. And I've been realizing gains on the way up. Guys, Jerry, anybody, you guys have any questions at all? Does that make any sense to you guys?
When you say you're realizing gains, are you saying you're selling some as it moves up here?
Yes. I'm always trying to the traditional market's a little different, right? Like I said, a lot of people are very, very spoiled when it comes to crypto. Like they're looking for 5x's, 10x's and stuff like that. For crypto, I have a rule where if the price action goes up 5% on any given move, no matter what, I'm realizing my initial investment plus a certain, depending on what the asset is, right? A small percent of profits. And then I'm letting the rest ride for my long-term bags. Kind of different because the price action doesn't move as far as percents go for the traditional markets. But whenever I'm 2% up, that's when I actively start taking, maybe not the whole thing, but I'll start taking 25% of whatever I initially started putting in on this position here. Again, my first DCA position. And then every maybe 2% up, I'm doing the same thing again. I'm just realizing a little bit I'm pulling a little bit of chips off the table as I'm going up. So that way, if it does roll over on me, the vast majority, if not ideally all of my first initial buy zone was hit. And again, it's easy to do it that way because I'm splitting up my DCAs into fours with every DCA position. So it's like a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. And then every single time that price action comes back up to where I entered, I'm realizing profits, maybe not fully, but I'm definitely realizing profits to where I'm able to rinse and repeat and or get me in the clear and still save me a little bit of my long-term bags. So with stocks, it could be like, for some, like, let's just not talk about an index. Let's say I was into like Tesla or whatever it is, right? Let's say I bought 50 shares. I'm just, this math might not totally, I'm just as an example, guys. I bought 50 shares total combined on all those DCA positions. If I'm able to recognize the total cost of my 50 shares and still end up having 5 shares, 3 shares, whatever, a small amount left, I'm winning. I'm in the clear. That's the long-term game. That's how you make slow and steady wealth and growth long-term, because now it's house money. Now it's house stocks. Now it's house shares that I own. And I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube. I swear. I don't care. Look, you guys are seeing a little bit of, when I get into like investing mode, the real me comes out. When it's just me and my Weeble or something like that, I'm like, I don't give a F. But anyway, guys, like when it's house money, it's a lot easier to weather any storm, even if it goes down in price from where we first obtained these stocks, because they're free and clear. I could wait it out for 5 years. It could lose 50% of its value going down even further. I don't care. It's free. I've already recognized my initial position plus profits, and now I'm just waiting for a better entry. So again, kind of how I do things, guys. Doesn't make any sense, Jerry? Sort of.
Yeah, it does. So are you talking about the staking rewards that you earn? Because I'm sure you probably stake some too. So are you talking about the rewards that you're earning, and then you're kind of like looking for 5 or 10% gains to sell those staking rewards? Because you can't really play with the tokens that are staked, because it's like 3 or 4 weeks of unbonding.
Well, so staking totally different. Staking is totally different from like how I'm taking positions on charts and getting in and out of the markets. Staking is a whole another game, but actually I don't want to kind of get too far off, but that's a really great question. And I know Rusty doesn't have too much time. If please, guys, in the chat, if you guys would remind me to come back to that once we're back into the crypto section of this stream, I would love to actually show you guys what I do with my staking rewards and how I kind of ensure I'll always ensure that I'm a winner with my initial purchase to get those staking rewards, and then how I'm always kind of like, ensuring that win scenario. So, but that's a great question, Jerry. Thanks, Brent. Let me move on in real quickly to the SPX, guys. We had a couple which we haven't hit just yet. Not totally. My first feeler buy on my first DCA for the SPX, guys, definitely did get hit, but I'm still waiting. It was just above here. Again, this is from all-time tops, right? Like from the highs to the lows, going back 20 plus years. This is our SMA strategy. Nobody knows where the bottom is. So a little bit degen, if you guys want to call that, for my conservative play, but I bought right at, luckily just hit right at on the 500 index. And then I'm waiting to see if it rolls back over. I might not ever catch this. It might never actually happen. But like I said many times, we could come down here, just look at it and pull away and go sideways and never actually come here. That's why you DCA a little bit above, a little bit right before, a little bit under, and a little bit under that, just to ensure that you get your toes wet. You get your bags filled or a little bit. You know, it's not about grabbing everything or swinging for the fence. It's about making base hits, guys. Base hits over time. And then when the setup is right, you bring them in. You bring them in. That's how you win games, guys. You don't win. Vast majority of boxing matches also, guys, is not won by a knockout punch. The vast majority is won by points. Any conflict that you're in is usually won by points. And that's how you sustain yourself and ensure that your career in the war of investing is a long one. Because if you're just out there trying to throw hams, trying to swing for the fence, you're trying, do whatever you're going to do, it's not, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get injured. You're just not going to be able to sustain that consistent win factor because you're reckless, right? So it's all about base hits. It's all about throwing the jabs, how many hits you land on your opponent. And that's all we're worried about, guys. So if I only get this filled right here, so be it. At least I got in the game at its lowest point if it never comes back down to it. Again, guys, don't swing for the fence. Don't degen. Practice proper risk management. I'm waiting though. I'm still waiting. 20 years of data says that we might actually come back down here. Let me switch over real quickly to some news. If you guys don't know, right now we have, a couple narratives out there. What's the impact of the Russian debt default? If you guys don't know, today, due to sanctions, due to multiple different things that are affecting Russia being able to pay their debt, they have defaulted. First time in a long, long time that they've defaulted on their debt. Go ahead. Did you have something to say, Jerry?
Oh, no, sorry. I was moving my phone. No, I want to hear about that. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah. So I don't want to go too much into it. I just want to put it out there for everybody to kind of like do your own research on, because I could sit here and talk about traditional markets for days and days and days, but I know that's not what you guys are here for. This is going to, it already kind of has. I would say there's been a lot of posturing and positioning within the markets. A lot of people already knew. Big money, big players, big institutions, the actual market makers, the decision makers that influence the market. I've already known this for months now, guys, for at least weeks at the bare minimum. But they have. So I just kind of want to put that out there. We got to keep an eye on that and see what effects this has with the markets as well. It's pretty interesting what's actually happening with Russia and how people are dealing with Russia and how other countries are also taking advantage of some of the things that are actually happening in Russia. If I told you guys before a couple of weeks ago that the EU has just recently pivoted away from the dependency of oil of oil from Russia, but there's also other countries that are taking full advantage of the discount that Russia is giving out there to offload their resources, right? Like I know China has been amassing quite a bit of their resources at a discount, and also India. Everybody talks about India being like this. If we can just get crypto into India and fully adopted, that's great. Like also watch India, guys. India has been one of the biggest consumers of taking in some of their resources from Russia at a discount. So we got to watch that kind of stuff. We got to see what happens. It's really interesting. Another really quick heads up. Ukraine actually blew up one of their oil refineries in the middle of the ocean just recently. So again, it's, watch our prices, guys. Watch our prices. And then we also have a lot of news. It was here. I guess it got rearranged here, but if you guys don't use investing.com, it's a free site. You can just simply, it's a great place to get like every bit of information you need. If you're a dork like me and you just love to jump into this stuff and get in the know, you can get like from all different sources on investing.com, a really good idea of what the markets are thinking, or at least what the sentiment is, right? Inflation, you can see the top one that they have here. If you just click news, inflation fears ease. Like I've been saying a long time, guys, I think about 40% sure that maybe we actually have seen the bottom. I know a lot of people, especially in crypto, is like, no, we can definitely go for it. And I'm not saying you're wrong. We definitely could. This is the Wild Wild West. Anything could happen, right? Anything could happen. But I have a theory. I have from multiple different bits of information that I've compiled this theory with for. But I think that we're going to go through the summer months, kind of sideways action, maybe a little bit up. Of course, with every pump, there's a dump. But I think Q3, Q4, things are going to really start turning around. We're going to start seeing things pick up again. And again, I've showed you guys this for the Bitcoin chart. Let me reference this real quickly and get back into the crypto market because I know you guys love crypto. But you guys gotta know what's happening in traditional. You gotta know what's happening in traditional, right? This is what I've been comparing things to in the past. Previous price action, RSI's momentum waves, right? Slippery slope to the downside, popped. Sideways action, just briefly, downwards momentum, found the bottom of the valley, and then we started coming back up. This was a little bit more dramatic. I don't think it's going to be that way in the future, but I do think we'll see a slow and steady gain with the RSIs, with the momentum waves after Q3, beginning Q4. Just look how it kind of compares, guys. Again, look at this, previous price action, downwards momentum, pops up, sideways action, down, bottom of the valley, and then we start turning things around. Downwards action, we popped up a long period this time. Things don't necessarily repeat themselves, but they damn sure is rhyme. Long sideways action in comparison to before here. But same thing, right? Down, pop, sideways action, downwards momentum. Look at how it's playing out. Again, even right now, how things play out. You guys got to pay attention to these crazy freaking patterns. They're a little crazy, and I might be stretching. And who knows? I'm not a rogue. I'm not a vagabond. I'm not a gypsy. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I just go by previous price action, data on the charts, and it's just math. It's just math, guys. So again, that's where I'm kind of pulling from. I think maybe, not giving you guys financial advice, maybe we may have already saw, or right now currently are forming the basic bottom. There could be a little bit better price action for you guys to get into. So again, practice DCAing, practice proper risk management, never overextend. But I think if you guys have ever wanted to get in and you're nervous and you're scared, just based on RSIs, the blockchain data as well that's out there, guys, you guys got to see there's a massive accumulation happening for Bitcoin right now. And there's not that much more selling. Like the selling pressure is there, but not really. If you guys go and take a look at it, like I talked about this before, and maybe Jerry and the rest of you guys can chime in. Like, where's the selling pressure going to come from? Unless we have these catalysts, like we saw, with some of these DeFi overextended plays, Anchor, Celsius, Blockfi and all stuff, but they've played out. Where is this manipulation? Where is this overextended push and power of selling going to come from? The retail trader that was shook from the branches have basically already been shook. The actual real weak hands have really been shook out of the tree. The people that are long-term holders, the real people that have been patient, are really the only people left. There's not that much retail left to sell like we saw before. You guys got to remember, it's not like all these massive well players just said, oh, fuck it. Sorry, I swear again. We're just going to sell at a loss. No. They're smarter than that. The people that sell is retail. It's not institutions, sovereign wealth funds. It's not governments. No. It's you and me. Are you guys selling at a loss anymore?
I hope nobody is if they're listening to you. I wanted to take a second just to thank you, Tank, for doing what you do, to bring awareness to the Cosmos ecosystem and to tie it to world events and to the stock market and how it's all interrelated and correlated. And you do it from the good of your heart. Like, you truly want people to succeed. You truly want people to make money and to be able to look after their families and to grow. You're not indebted to anybody. You're not connected to anybody. This is just Tank, doing it out of the good of his heart. So it's awesome. And, I listen to what you say, and it's great that you give updates and you keep us informed. One question I had for you was, how long do you think that the market, the traditional stock market, will be correlated with crypto? Do you ever see them being uncorrelated or diverging? Because right now the two are so interconnected, and that's creating, high speculation on the crypto side.
I do, but it comes with time, right? Like adoption, mass adoption comes with time, and separation also comes with time. The reason why we're correlated amongst many right now is because we are seeing the first footholds or grips of mass adoption taking place, which means we have to weather the volatility or the correlation for the time being of traditional investors, traditional funds coming in and grabbing. That's why we're so correlated right now. It's because what controls this is controlling this right now. We're seeing, like, you just look at, payment platforms. Basically all of them right now that especially that have mobile applications, the PayPal, Venmo, all of them, even Bank of America. I think I could be saying, but US Bank, because US Bank, I don't know if you guys can, they're very pro. I have an inside source. I don't want to be like BitBoy. Can't name him. That's why I have an inside source. I have a guy, but I know some people that are higher up, at least in this region, that I actually do talk to, that have given me insight about all these banks and them working and putting up infrastructure to support, the off ramp and on ramp, of crypto in the upcoming years. Now that regulation is actually happening. And again, that's another part of it too, right? With regulation, it's going to need a lot more clarity. It's going to need a lot more ironing out. As we go to that, we are going to run into quite a bit of, I guess you could say, rough waters, because we're trying to figure it out. We're going through growing pains, I guess is the best way to put it. It's not necessarily, that's not a bad thing for us to go through. Sorry, I'm just realizing that I didn't have the right thumbnail on there or the right information on my on my stream. There you go, all changed. But I think to kind of shorten the answer, I think we'll have things break away in the markets. I'd say in the next 10 years, to be like, it's going to happen. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get all depressed and stuff like that. Like we're going to start pulling away, but like truly pull away within the next, 10 years, definitely 15, 20 years from now, it's going to be its own recognizable asset class. Here's another fascinating thing, by the way. I'm glad you actually brought that up. If you guys don't know, do I have it on this computer? Gosh, I hope I do have it on this computer. Let me look it up really quickly. So Grayscale, right? Do you guys follow what's happening with Grayscale and their ETF?
Yeah, I know that they're interested in Cosmos. Have they bought any yet?
Well, they actually have started accumulating many different altcoins, labels, right? Altcoins and whatnot. But the reason why I want to actually bring it up is so you guys know they have, if anybody has the best chance of getting a spot listing for Bitcoin on the markets, in the traditional markets, it's Grayscale. I'm not joking, guys. If you guys ever have a moment and you guys want to scare yourself half to death, go watch. You can just type it. Don't do it now. Do it later, guys. But you guys can look it up and type in YouTube how Grayscale owns just about everything you do, or how Grayscale owns everything, or type in anything like that. Because Grayscale basically has their hooks into, and amongst not just them, what is it? BlackRock too? Is it BlackRock? They have their hooks into everything you do. You watch the news, they own those news stations, or they own the vast majority of the stocks or shares of those news stations on both sides, guys, on both sides. You guys like your 401ks? Guess who funds it? Guess who controls it? You guys like, basically any and all your companies that you guys like buying stuff from? Guess who owns the vast majority of all that stuff? These are the players that actually make the decision. So if Grayscale wants their ETF, they have the best chance at actually making that happen. Vanguard, thank you, David, too. Vanguard as well. But they have the best chance, and their time for review from the SEC of their listing is actually coming up here shortly. Let me see if I can find that real quickly. They don't have When does that come? They have to make decisions shortly. Conveys again, 6th. Is it today? No. This is something else. Shoot, I wish I actually had it up here. But putting it out there on your guys' radar, they don't have much more time, the SEC at least, to make a decision on what's happening with their ETF. Could you imagine? This is pure speculation. Could you imagine later this month, early next month, BlackRock does, thank you, BlackRock, hey, what's going on, Timmy? BlackRock does have way better chance as well at getting it done. But the point of what I'm saying is these are the players that if they want something done, I promise you, they're going to get it done. They're going to get it done. And they have interest right now on getting it done. So, you know, I'm just speculating, but I think it would be really, really crazy. What if we all of a sudden, ta-da, after all this rejection, boom, you have actually spot listings for both the Bitcoin and Ethereum. That would be insane. And then we're talking about, like, forget everything else. Just for the crypto market, like, we're going to see a lot more volatility. Maybe to the upside, probably for a short period to the downside as well, but more than likely probably to the upside. But yeah, like, just something to think about, guys. You guys got to know what's moving around the traditional markets as well, and what's happening around the traditional markets when it comes to how it ties to your crypto market, because there's a lot of moving pieces right now that very much so could put us in a lot more healthier position than when we started this humongous run up. Again, guys, I'll be very honest. I got hurt. I know I'm not taking this lightly, guys. I know a lot of people got hurt recently with Celsius, with you know, Anchor, and all of these platforms, right? All these overextended, super degen DeFi plays that were offering high APRs. I was partaking in it. Thank goodness I was fluid enough and I was disciplined in my, you know, in my strategies to move when it went, dude. Guys, when it moved, I was like, it was just butterflies in my stomach. I was like, you know, because I was still foaming. I was like, dude, is this going to come back up? Stuck to my game plan, got out, took a small loss, but definitely did not get hit as hard as everybody else. But could you imagine we shake out all that unhealthy, cancerous stuff? And I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to call it for what it was. It was unhealthy. It was unrealistic. It was cancerous. We could not keep going with Celsius. We could not keep going with Anchor. We could not keep going with these overextended, really unhealthy practices that they were providing to the people. They weren't providing anything, guys. You are the liquidity at all times. That's why I keep telling everybody, you guys are the most important people by far in this game. Don't let anybody ever convince you otherwise. Like, oh, I have the next best thing that is going to, like, make this the most important thing. No. You are the liquidity. None of this matters unless you actually make it matter. Anchor only mattered when you guys saw or were enticed, like I was, not gonna lie, with that humongous reward. How do you get that humongous reward though? You do the same dirty practices like that's always been out, right? Like, you take overextended promises that you damn well can't keep, and you practice poor fund management. But anyway, I don't want to get into all of that. The point of it all is we're in a much healthier place. The few catalysts that have been out there that could shake us even further are very much thinned out in comparison to just a couple of months ago. And I think we're in a much better place to start seeing things really climb. And then when I say climb, it's not going to be like a race to the top, guys. It's a slow, sustainable, maintainable, and healthy growth. That's what we want to see in our market. So I'm expecting over the next couple of years, slow and steady growth back to the upside, more like stair-stepping movements. We'll have our ups and downs, but it's going to be a lot more slow, a lot more maintainable, a lot more realistic, and it's going to be a lot more healthy. We're not, the days of us in these cycles, mark my words, I will go on a limb, and if I make my bed and I have to sleep in it and it's a filthy bed after, so be it. Record me, write it down, take a picture like Smokey said in Friday. I don't give an F. I promise you, we are not going to be seeing 15,000 or 1,500 to 2,000+ % gains in these cycle run-ups like we saw in the past. I promise you, we are more than likely going to be seeing from now going forward 300 if we're lucky, if we're super bullish, maybe in a super cycle kind of like thoughts, 500% run-ups. But we're definitely not seeing past run-ups like we saw before. And again, I'm just kind of like spitballing right here, right? Like this is a 3,000. Realistically, it was more like 15 or whatever, 1,500 or whatever. Run up here. That wasn't exactly right. But yeah, from down here, 3,000 from here, right? From the bottom here, where we bottom out. Let's actually just take here, because if you're fun with that stuff, to here, like you're not getting another 2,000% gains. Those days are over with, guys. Those days are over with. Let's be realistic here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, but what about like smaller altcoins like Juno? Juno needs a 1,400% or 14x return to get back to its all-time high.
Juno and altcoins can definitely, obviously, right? They can definitely run up more because the numbers are different, right? But I'll get to that in just a second. We'll move on from Bitcoin in just a second. Let me show you guys what a 300%. You guys might not like that low of a percent run up, but from where we are right now, all right, 300%. Right, it's 299.32. That's still an 82,176 value Bitcoin. Are you guys gonna scoff? Are you guys gonna like snub your nose at that? Hell no. I want a close to $100,000 Bitcoin all day, every day. Do I think that in the next 5 years is realistic? Yup. I would like to see, let's say, a 500% run up. I think that's maximum, right? We're not even there. Okay, we're getting close, but just so I don't have to move things again. This is 450%. That's $111,000 valuation for Bitcoin. I'm sure 99% of people would not complain at all at a valuation. Let's just say that even happens. That I wasn't meaning that. Let's just happens, in a couple of years. Like, that's healthy. That's actually more realistic. Going back into altcoins, let's talk about Atom, our favorite child in the whole wide world, right? We can play favorites here. But obviously, right, smaller market cap, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, altcoins, they can have, if you're looking for those massive run-ups, guys, you're probably safer. Well, let me see, or investment wise, you're probably safer sticking with, the big players, Bitcoin, ETH. But if you're looking for massive run-ups, it's obvious, or those massive portfolio percent moves to the upside, you're going to get them through lower market cap coins such as Atom, Dot, Secret, there's many, Zcash, guys. You're going to get them from altcoins. Altcoins are going to move more just because they don't have as much liquidity. They don't have much total value locked into it, and they have a smarter market cap. So Juno, Atom, and everything could definitely run quite a bit more, a lot more. And if you think about, like, in comparison, if Bitcoin, let's just say 5-10 years, that's the long investing game mindset that you have, goes up 300-500%, I'm sure, I'm damn well sure that you're going to see a 4-digit, run up in some of these, not all of them, but if we think Atom is what it is, we all have our convictions about Atom, right? We're all cosmonauts here. And we think that it's all going to eventually be IBC. Realistically, I'm not even giving out hopium right now. Like, just to get up to $100. Do you guys think $100 is fair in the next 5 to 10 years for Atom? Rusty, Jared, do you guys think $100 is like fair to speculate, like, of seeing?
I would hope we see more than that, but that's more than fair. But yeah, hopefully we'll see more than 100. Okay,
let's talk about that in percent wise, right? So, like, we got to take that in like $100. That's a 1,204% gain. That's a 4-digit move, like I'm saying, and that's easy to make. We already saw 45, close to 50. We can definitely get there. Get there. So, I mean, could you imagine 5 to 10 years though? You're talking, especially if consumer chains come on, shared security really goes off, and takes off. We start seeing all the other TVLs and other ecosystems, like obviously, right? Like, I get this wrong all the time. DYDX, Hopefully I didn't say that. I say acronyms wrong. I'm so dyslexic.
You did it right.
Okay. There's so many of them. But, we start seeing all these other crazy protocols, projects, teams recognize how quick, how safe, how efficient, and how sovereign the Cosmos ecosystem is. Man, you're talking about... to be fair, this is super... I don't do this much of because it's very reckless for me to be on a channel and say it to you guys because I don't want to get you guys hoping I'm up. But I'm telling you, a 2,000% move over the next 10 years for Atom is very, very likely. And like, look, let's be honest. Just from where we are here, 2,000% move is not, you might think, oh, that's crazy. Like, let's just, it's right around there. 2008. That's only $147 Atom. Only. And I'm saying only because I think it's going to be worth way more than that. Are you patient enough for a 2,000% return on your investment for 5 to 10 years? F yeah. F all day, every day.
And you know what? I would love to hear your staking strategies for long-term investors in the Cosmos ecosystem. I would love a whole show dedicated to stakers so we can learn, about staking, how to invest as stakers in Cosmos and long-term visions, because I believe in the success of Cosmos too. And I think it's going to go through the roof. DYDX coming over.
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right, Timmy. I should have switched to log, but go ahead.
No, I was just saying DYDX coming over from Ethereum is just the first one that's going to be making its move. We're going to see a lot more coming to IBC. Everybody knows that interconnected crypto is the way forward, especially sovereign chains, giving crypto its own sovereignty, making its own decisions while still being connected is the future. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, and to be I know I've been kind of ranting. I know the show here, guys. I know you guys don't want to hear me ranting and stuff like that. I think I get very passionate because this is the stuff that matters. Like, these are actually the discussions that matters when you really get in, to ins and outs of investing and stuff like that. And these are the not to toot my own horn, these are the things that have made me into a position, like Jerry was saying, and I really do appreciate that. I promise you guys, he wasn't paid off at all. I promise. But I will never be bought out. I cannot, and I will not. It goes against every principle of myself morally, personally, and professionally. And to be honest, the reason why I do that as well is because if I ever get handcuffed to, accepting a deal or whatever it is, financially, it jades. It's going to, even if I have the best intentions or whatever it is, I'm just human. It's like everybody else. I don't want that to ever be a factor. And I don't want you guys to never trust what I'm saying is a true opinion. It's not facts. I don't know. I'm not I'm not a fortune teller. I can't give you like a guarantee on anything, but I can give you honest opinions that sometimes could be wrong, but a lot of times have been right over 20 plus years of investing. And it's put me in a position where I don't actually have to be bought out. So like that's where that's coming from. I promise you, that's my commitment to everybody else, guys. Like, it's for the community. Anything I share or do or partake in, will be vast. I got to be sure I'm saying this before I say something else. Be far more beneficial for the community that I'm choosing to partake in than myself. Period. Maneki Cosmos. And I got to be careful about what I'm saying. Little shameless plug there. Let's move. Oh man, the one time Timmy's here. Let's move in real quickly into some other ones, guys. Right now, actually, let me really quickly do this real quick, guys. For Atom, this is the daily time frame. You guys know I've been watching this. What I'm looking for right now is I'm watching the 6-1, the 6-5, and the 618, which is my golden pocket right here, and I'm trying to see more than likely what I think is going to happen. As I'm trying to see is if we hold above the 618, which is the top of the golden pocket, treat it as support and just kind of carry on, or if we thread through it kind of like this and go sideways. And or third option, right? If we cut back down and treat that bottom 6-5 as support and kind of just range within those sections there. That's what I think more than likely will happen over this next couple of months, especially with everything that's fundamentally happening in the Cosmos ecosystem for the Atom token. I really, unless some crazy development happens on a global scale, I really don't see us cutting back down to these levels again, getting back down to $6 or $5. I think we showed real support here. Now, what I'm saying, guys, if you can just clearly see it by the candles right here on the charts, those are showing really, like, you guys might think that looks horrible, but to be honest with you, price action, look at those, look how strong it was. Whenever it came down to this zone right here, about $6-ish, a little bit below that, there was strong support or buying power. There's a lot of interest on people accumulating Atom at that level. And so again, I think 60-40, I think we might have seen the most opportune time in the rearview mirror, or maybe we get close to, getting close to that again, maybe possibly getting close to that opportune time again. But I don't think, I highly doubt that we're going to do that again, unless something crazy happens. That's what I'm looking out for, guys. If we cut through, I also want a little caveat. And if it happens, I will let you know on Twitter. I'll probably do a live stream, an emergency one, based on price action in the charts with these candles. If I see strong momentum just cutting through things like we saw before, and that none of that holds up, I will make an emergency thing telling you guys, if you guys got into letting you guys know, if I got into here like I did, I will sell if it comes down to certain zones, because it looks like momentum will take us down further. So you guys got to be, we could have our bias, we could have our thoughts, but always be fluid enough and have your reserves or your investments fluid enough to realize profits. Don't get stuck. Let's talk about Secret real quick. Secret came down to our golden pocket as well. 615, 618, bada bing, bada boom. Nailed that again. Already have taken profits on the way back up, guys, right here. All of my positions into free and clear with profits. And I've also set myself up for, long-term bags to be just house money, guys. If you guys have been watching, you guys have questions, just follow us in Discord. Like, I can't give you guys financial advice, can only show you guys what I'm doing. It's nice when you're into free and clear and you're not worried. But yeah, looking good right now, guys. Secret looking really good. Juno actually looking pretty good as well. We might be coming back down here. This is the section I want you guys to watch out for. 273. If it cuts through that like a hot knife in butter, just be ready. Just be ready to pull your triggers on whatever, like take profits, or maybe be ready to buy up again, because same thing. We saw a lot of support here right around this range of $2 up to where we are right now of buying support. If we cut through that for some odd reason, again, be on the lookout for it, guys. Osmo had some good strength. It did not get up. It got up to close to $1, right? Oh, again, guys, this isn't the best chart either. This is the BitConnect chart, but I like using TradingView. But actually, from grabbing this at the bottom, guys, we're doing pretty well. Have my thoughts and some other things I want to say in a more dedicated stream for Osmo and Juno and everything else. But we're looking pretty good, guys. We're looking pretty good. Even with this downward selling pressure right now, Osmo and Juno have some caveats to it that I need to talk to you guys about later. But I'll save that for later, because I want to pivot and talk to you guys about... let me ask you, Rusty, because I know you got to go. Jerry, I don't know how much time you have. You guys want to talk about... I want to talk about Neta. Let's talk about Neta first, guys. Let's talk about Neta. You guys tell us all about your Neta. I know this one is interesting. I lost you guys on that. There you go. This one is interesting, right? Because you guys have... is only 1,000 mint. This is a lot lower than usual, right?
Yeah, it's 1,050. The 50 are for giveaways, but we want to include everything that we have in the mint. It is a lot lower. I mean, given the market and everything, we're constantly learning, constantly pivoting. So we've gone with a lower price point and a smaller collection size. So being honest, we've done other ones that are higher price and higher collection size, and we haven't had that much success with that, and we're just constantly learning. So this is another attempt at trying to get it right, and we'll never get it 100% right, but we're always trying to learn. So it's a lower price point. The fresh mint is 425 stars, and it's 500 for starting tomorrow, 500 stars. And then we're also on Hopers, where it's for Juno. So we wanted to, that's a new marketplace, and we wanted to show them some love as well too. And hopefully people will check that out as well. But yeah, a lot smaller, completely different. But in all honesty, these are my favorite ones by far. I mean, the detail, everything is in the detail. I hope people will when they buy them, zoom in and just check out all the little details. It's incredible. These are absolutely sick, and they're just very fun to look at and play with, and can't say enough about the artwork and everything. And thank you for everyone who's already purchased a Netanaut so far. I already see it's up to 11% just on the first day minted.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and that's with fresh mint. It's not even open mint yet, so we're seeing really good. We're seeing a lot of people post and tweet about their NFTs, and it's great. But when we make our Knot series and we continue to improve upon this, we go for maximum pixel density, maximum detail, per pixel area, so that people, when they buy our NFTs, they can have the whole picture, or they can zoom in like on the head and make it into a PFP, or zoom in on the shield and make that a PFP, which is a profile picture on Twitter. So we know that profile pictures are hot. That's the hot commodity. But I think a lot of NFTs just kind of go for the whole portrait look, like shoulders up. And we really enjoy having the swords and the shields and the whole knot in the background. It's the whole scene, right? But within that scene, you can use your NFT and crop it and cut it, as a secondary picture to however you want and post it on your Twitter. So there's a lot you can do with each not NFT that you own.
Yeah, I think the whole I'm the same. I think it pulls it all together. I love the swords. I love all the details to them. I get what you guys are saying. Some people's shoulders up and stuff like that. But I love this artwork. Your guys' artists are amazing. Amazing, by the way.
Yeah, if we went for just the PFP, we've talked about that. And, we're always trying to be 100% honest with everyone. We've talked about it, but we felt that we would lose a lot if we just did that. Because, like you said, think about the watch, the cane, the shield, all this other stuff. We wouldn't be able to display all that if we went with the PFP. So we've decided to go with the full picture. And these are just, the gold is incredible. It really makes these things pop and gives it that exciting elitist look that we were going for. So these are definitely my favorite ones so far, and we hope people enjoy them.
Guys, have you guys followed, and I'm speaking to the chat right now, have you guys followed them on their, I was going to say Discord, on their Twitter? If you guys have not, here, let me share the link for you guys. This is for the Neta. You guys actually have a couple of them. Let me get this right actually here. Gosh, I have so many tabs open right now. Just gotta get it right. Let me drop you guys the link. Or if you guys have it, please feel free to drop it in the link real quick. There we go. I got it. I actually got it right now. Drop them a follow. Actually, you know what? Let's do something fun. Let's do something fun right now, guys. Look, if you guys here, let me copy this link right here. Boom. This is from their Twitter. You guys know how I like to celebrate things here. I like to give back to the community. Brent, how should we do this game? Or I should ask Jerry, guys, how should we do this game? Look, go follow that link that I just dropped right there. Like it, share it. And the rules are, you got to interact. You can't like it and just retweet it. You got to interact. Say something positive about the stream that you guys are in right now, so I know you guys were in the stream. Okay, it could be something like we were watching the gallery for the knots, or something that we know you were legitimately here. And I'm gonna pick 3 people later on today, or maybe tomorrow, and we're gonna I'll give you guys I'll meet you guys. I'll give you guys some Neta knots, because I'm gonna get me a whole bunch of these. How's that sound?
That's really nice.
Should we do 3 or should we do 6? What do you guys want, chat? 3 or 6? Do you guys think you guys are active enough to go over there again? One more time, guys. Here's what you guys got to do. Only people in the chat. I like to reward people. I like to incentivize people right in the community that are here every single day. I recognize there's people that watch it after the fact and stuff like that. But you guys that are here, go over there, retweet that. You got to like it. Retweet that tweet. And comment something that's happening, that happened in the stream, so that we know you were actually in the stream. 6? Of course, everybody's like 6. I want 6.
Yeah, but Tank, IBC gang is so important for Cosmos. What you're doing to spread awareness for the Cosmos ecosystem, to teach people about the tokens, what kind of developments happening, and just to bring general awareness to Cosmos. It's so important. So we really need people to subscribe to your channel, to follow you, to tune in. If they can't every day, that would be huge. Because you bring so much to the table, and you do it from the good of your heart. You're doing it because you love Cosmos, because you love the people in Cosmos, you love the community, and we want to see this continue to grow. So let's help Tank grow his IBC gang channel here on YouTube.
But it's funny, and I really, again, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate those kind words. I want to grow you guys, like, not just Rusty and you guys and Jerry here, but like you guys. This channel is your guys' channel. I'm just a talking head is what I feel like, yeah, I'm here and stuff like that. But like, really, it's like I say, it's about you guys. It's about supporting, great projects, people that are moving the ball forward, people who are contributing, people who are trying to strengthen or make more healthy our ecosystem. And the people that are partaking, the IBC gang, the cosmonauts, the people of the Cosmos ecosystem, they're the most important people. And there needs to be a place where they can go and constructively and proactively take part in things that are working towards those same goals. It's about you guys. The Discord even that we run, that's your guys' Discord. IBC gang is literally IBC gang. Like, so yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, but like, it's all about you guys. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you guys. And same thing, with Maneki Cosmos, just to kind of pivot, would not be here without the Knots crew, without you two, and without everything that you guys do. Once we go and we mint, guys, and I can give you guys a lot more information. We're going to do a whole nother thing, and I would love to do a whole nother thing about the services that you guys provide for aspiring developers, content creators. You might not even see yourself as a developer or content creator. I never did until I actually just took the leap of faith. And I promise you, a year from in the past, I would never in my right mind have ever thought I was going to be launching an NFT project, right? But things happen because of your ecosystem, because of your surrounding. You are, again, a lot of people, you can judge people or basically get a good idea of where they're going by the people that they surround themselves with or who they call friends. I've always loved that saying. Like, I can tell somebody's future by them showing me their friends. And 9 times out of 10, that's pretty accurate. And so I choose to surround myself and call friends and make relationships with the people of the IBC gang, because I think it is the far most beneficial for not just monetary gain or anything like that, but just for overall health, mental health, and growth in the whole cryptoverse, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, like it goes a lot more, but I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on the Knots crew. Don't sleep on Maneki Cosmos. Don't sleep on Maneki Cosmos. Retweet this tweet, guys. Go out and mint yourself some. Don't just wait for it, because not everybody can win. I'm telling you guys right now, I want you guys all to be winners. There's only 6 of them that I'm giving away. I wish there was more, but there's only 6. I'm damn sure that this is going to mint out just like every project that they basically do mints out. So don't sleep on it. Don't be like me. I still have to go out and buy on the market a Juno knot and a Hua Hua knot because I wasn't sleeping on it. I just couldn't get my hands on it at the time. Get yourself one. And if you guys win another one, maybe you guys give it away too. I don't know. Or maybe you just have 2, whatever. But definitely do that, guys. Also, Jerry, Rusty, could you guys explain to anybody that's new, really the use case and the benefits of actually collecting all of these knots?
Yeah, go ahead, Rusty.
Yeah. So the use case, the benefit of owning any knot is the staking discount. So if you own one knot for, let's say, we'll use a Juno knot example. If you own one Juno knot, you get a 7% discount on your staking. If you own 2, you get a 15%. And if you own 3, then you get a 25%. That's putting actual money back into your wallet every month. you'll automatically get that credited back to you every month. So, but you have to stake with the validator that we have or that we've partnered with. For Juno knots and for Neta knots, you get the Juno staking discount, and that's with Rhino Stake. Rhino is an absolutely great validator. But we wanted to do more. When we set out, we wanted to do more than just have badass pictures. We wanted to provide some utility. And that's something we're always looking for, new utility. But this is the best thing that we have so far, where we can actually incentivize staking, incentivize the growth of the Cosmos, and put money back into the NFT holder's pocket every month. So, I mean, you can literally get hundreds of dollars back every year. Obviously, this is all dependent on how much you're staking, but it's a great utility. We've partnered with Rhino Stake, Cosmos Spaces, and we have our own validator as well for different chains. So it's a great incentive. Like I said, it's a win-win for you and for Cosmos to incentivize that staking and secure the network and hopefully help it grow. That's awesome. So for Neta,
tell me again, because you guys, again, you said Rhino is for which two knots?
So for Rhino is for Star Knots, for Stargaze, and for Juno. And since Neta is built on Juno and does not have its own validator set, these count as Juno, the same as Juno would. So if you have a Neta knot, you get that 7% discount. So if you have a Juno knot and a Neta knot, you automatically qualify for a 15% discount with Rhino Stake if you're staking Juno with him.
Awesome. Okay, so what are the other ones? I know we've got.
Sorry, so we partner with him for Stargaze. So if you own a Star Knot and stake stars with Rhino, you get that same discount as well. And then for Chihuahua, for the Wa knots, we have a knots.art validator on the Chihuahua chain.
Okay. Cool. I love, you guys know, by the way, great validators, guys. Rhino, Cosmos Spaces, and since you brought them up, you guys know, shout outs to all the Cosmos Spaces crew. You guys, they do a lot of, they're coming in to the YouTube space, which I absolutely love. I fully promote that, want them to really take off. As a matter of fact, I'm dying to also get them on the show so we can kind of highlight, guys, I'm all about, build together. But like they're coming over. They do a lot of spaces on Twitter that are really, really beneficial. So shout outs to them. But so what are you partnering with them as far as Cosmos Spaces?
So nothing yet, but we're in the works for Osmo Knots, which is sitting out there. We're just kind of twiddling our thumbs. I don't want to sound rude, just waiting for Asset Mantle to go live. We've got the Osmo Knots, which are absolutely sick. Really a lot of detail, like these Neta knots just waiting out there. We thought that Asset Mantle was going to go live a month or two ago, but Terra crashed, the market came down, and they're kind of finding the right time to go live, which we think, Jerry, probably going to be in the next month or two. I would say probably before end of summer. We just don't know when, but we've got those out there, and we're going to partner with Cosmos Spaces. And the great thing about them and you is you're providing a platform, and you're talking about community, and you're just the pretty face out here in the front. You're the Vanna White, but it really is giving a platform for other people. And this is what makes the Cosmos so great, because there's so many people providing this community aspect and bringing people in and teaching people. And we do want everyone to grow, right? You're talking about this. There is, even between NFT projects, there's some competitiveness. But at the same time, we're always open. We're helping other people with all of their metadata, all kind of stuff, spreadsheets, calculators, anything we can help with, because other people have done the same for us, and we kind of want to pay it forward and make sure that we're staying inclusive. And because when one project wins, we all win. It's bringing attention to the Cosmos, and we're all gaining traction when that happens. So we really want to make sure that we're helping everyone. And we kind of take the mantra that we're the working man, the blue collar NFT, and we want to make sure that we always stay true to the Cosmos and help everyone out as much as possible.
No, I totally agree. When the ecosystem grows, we all grow, guys. So, like what's that saying again? When the tide comes in, all ships get lifted, guys. So maybe actually Maybe not all of them. Admittedly, some of them might have holes in their ships, but if you're a good ship, you have good intentions, you actually work towards it, you'll probably rise along with the tide. Mitz actually had a good question. Is there any minimum to delegate?
No, there is not. But usually when we do that, if you have such a small amount that the amount that you're going to get back is about the same as gas, you're not gonna get that back. But no, there is no minimum to delegate. We do, when we do the calculations, if it's a fraction and there's a penny, you're probably not going to get that back. But anything really above that, we do give back.
Awesome. Maybe I don't recall. I know a lot of people, just by listening to, Homestead and Cosmos DeFi, and a few others, admittedly, when you say, could you run people through, like when you say stake, like all they have to do is pretty simple. Just if you hold a knot and you have delegations and say you put it to Rhino, that's it. You just have to do anything you have to do with your knot.
That's it. We will find you. So we run reports.
We will find you.
Yes, we run reports on the back end. So we run reports and say, okay, here's everyone who's delegating to Rhino. Then we pull all the information from Stargaze and say, here's all the delegators. So we'll just stay with Juno. Here's everyone who delegates Juno to Rhino. Here's everyone who owns a Neta knot or a Juno knot. And we just match them up. So we say, okay, how much did they have? We average out, we take 3 snapshots a month, the 1st, the 15th, and 30th or 31st, and say, here's what their average was over the whole month. Here's how many Neta knots or Juno knots, right? If the 3 is that max to get the 25% discount, then we just do the math on the back end. So to be honest, it's done in spreadsheets. I wish we had something fancier than that, but it's me running formulas on the back end and calculating how much of a discount it is. Then we just throw it into command line and say, boom, this is the discount that everyone gets, and it spits out, puts a little message. It'll say like discount from Rhino Stake for owning, a Juno knot or whatever, and you'll get that back in your wallet every month.
That's awesome. No, I'm pretty sure the community doesn't mind if they put you to work. So long as they don't have to do anything and it's simple for them, guys. That's what we're all worried about, right? So you're just saying I just have to stake. That's it. You'll do all the work. That's
it. At first, we didn't know exactly how it was. We learned so much. Let's be honest. We were really green. But at first, we were like, send us an email because we didn't want to lose anybody. But we did it the first time and realized, okay, we don't need anything from anybody. So we can do this, which was great. So sometimes we still get people sending us stuff. But yeah, no, they don't have to do anything at all. Just sit back and relax and we'll take care of you. And if anything were ever to happen, Jerry and I are very approachable. Just ping me, DM me, and we'll get you taken care of. But
approachable, so far, and responsive, guys. I'm telling you, these guys, and they're everywhere. By the way, they are in spaces. They're everywhere. So if you guys ever have an issue, I can vouch for it. I mean, you guys have heard me just give praise. Obviously, again, Maneki, our own personal one. They're just amazing people to work with. So again, guys, if you guys have any problems whatsoever, I can vouch for they are very responsive. We can get back to you guys in a timely manner, and we'll take care of you guys. 100%.
Absolutely. And real quick, I see Bees Irish said pixel knots don't count towards. No, they don't. Bees Irish, fantastic. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
I've been watching Umbrella Academy, but yes, they don't count. Those are just kind of something fun we wanted to reward people with that have bought other knots or the pixel knot series.
Actually, what's up, Bees, by the way, when you guys were talking about that in the last spaces, now, I don't know if it's just, they're always listening. I don't know, but now it's popping up on my feed all the time through everything. And I'm interested to actually watching it. So thank you. I've got a new show to watch pretty soon. My phone is always listening. It's kind of scary.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Love Umbrella Academy. Love number 5. Love that little kid in the suits. It's a great show.
Let's actually, because we're actually getting to about an hour and 30-ish minutes, well, give or take, into the stream now. Guys, again, real quick, actually, before we pivot, Just give you guys one last chance to get in on this. Gosh, I got so many up right now. Oh my goodness. Here's your guys' last chance to get on the giveaway. I'm not going to give an exact time, but I'll do this within 48 hours. So here's the tweet. You guys go out there, mint you one of these knots that are out there. Also, retweet that tweet, like it, and here's the rule. Mention something that we're talking about in your retweet that we're talking about in the stream, so that I know you guys were here. I want one of you guys that are in the stream, helping us grow, to win. So, and to also, giveaways are getting ridiculous, guys, on Twitter and all that stuff. It gets really ridiculous with the amount of bots and all that stuff. So I'm trying my best to kind of come up with a new way for you guys to ensure being the winner chicken dinner people. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys do that to get yourself a knot. Yeah, we're giving away 6 of those. Let's pivot real quickly and talk about a couple of developments that actually just happened. And darn it, is Timmy still here? Would love to get him in on this as well, and a couple of other people as well on the chat. But if not, you guys can let us know in chat. Let's talk about our most recent proposal. If you guys don't know, we had a recent proposal. Let me kind of clear this up real quick. Sorry, I don't want to do this, but I got to clear it up. So, nope, that's not it.
Hey, while you're getting ready, I've got to jump off. I've got a real life work meeting for my actual day job. So thank you very much. Jerry's going to stay on, but I've got to hop off and go to a boring actual work meeting. So I really appreciate your time, brother. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone for all the support. Definitely appreciate it. We would not be here without y'all. And I don't just say that. We'll never take for granted y'all, spending your hard-earned money on something that we created. It means a lot to us. And Tank, thank you very much for taking the time to have us on here. It means a lot to us as well to be provided a platform like this.
No problem, brother. No problem. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. We hope to have you guys back on here shortly, actually. We'll see the mint. I'm sure it's going to mint out, and we're going to be doing our giveaway. So you guys will probably more than likely hear more of Rusty and Jerry on here soon. But you have a good day, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the day.
Talk to you later.
Yep.
All right, bye.
All right, so let's pivot real quickly and talk about the Atom prop. Guys, do you guys know that we actually have a prop for Cosmos? Let me actually bring this up real quickly. Excuse me, because I have so many different things up right now. You guys can see right here we have proposal 72, which right now is 45% no. Well, actually, it's no with a veto. I really do. I want to real talk with everybody. And actually, Jerry, if you're in Discord, right? Jerry, you still here?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to switch on over to really quickly the regular Discord general channel?
Yeah, we can switch over. Actually, I only have a few minutes left myself. I gotta meet my family at a place, but yeah, I can switch over too. That's cool.
Okay, cool. I'll meet you over there.
Yep. All right.
Bye. What's up, Grits? All right, guys. We hopefully he can jump on here. We love Jerry. We love Rusty, guys. So we're in our regular Discord. Again, please don't just pop in and say crazy stuff. But I do want to kind of open this up to the rest of the community because I want to have a real serious talk about some of the things that are actually happening right now. Obviously with proposal 72. I know there's a little delay, but just a quick, what do you guys think about proposal 72? Yay or nay in the chat? If you guys don't know what it is, it's basically, well, they're saying this, bringing liquidity staking to DeFi and DeFi to the Cosmos Hub with interchain security. There's a little bit more to read than just this headliner. And this is why we're going to be talking about this. But yay or nay?
This is a sensitive, gray line to walk here, Tank. I appreciate you taking up the subject because I know that, both sides can become heated on this issue. Mm-hmm. And I know that there's always a lot at stake with these things, but I think it is important to discuss it. And whether you are a yay or nay, there's both ways of looking at it. I think it is important to discuss.
Yeah, I agree. And I I'm not scared to talk about things. You know, that's what we're here for. We need to bring up the discussions. We need to be upfront and honest and transparent as most as possible. I mean, we're the community. You know, we definitely need to be talking about anything anything, not just this. Any proposal needs to have active discussion and debate and discord. We can't just, I'm going to be very honest, guys. We cannot keep this unhealthy practice that was very much, and I'm not faulting osmosis, but was very much propelled and streamlined. What I'm trying to say is this whole yes kind of mindset, like yes to everything community. We need to actually dive into each and every single one of them, regardless of the timeline that we have to vote. Just put it like, don't feel pressured. We need to be informed. It's better to be an informed voter than to be a pressure, mindless, uninformed voter or ill-informed voter or just, yeah. So we're dedicated. We're dedicated to talk about all of these. I don't care how heated it gets. It needs to be heated. But I'm seeing right now, there's a lot of nay, no, right? You says bay, hey, I mean, nay. I don't know yet. That's a good answer. If you don't know, you don't know. Seems like nay, but at the moment, but I need to research it more. Brandy, this is kind of a rehash now of Prop 69, to be honest with you. This is just, look, I've said it, and please don't anybody that ever rewatches or is currently watching, look, I just make comparisons so that people can relate better. But like I've said many times, the ecosystem that we're in and the name of the game, right? If you're a for-profit industry, which a lot of these companies, you got to remember, are in like Ignite, ICF, even with Jared, I think Jared jumped off. All these validators, you guys got to understand, all these companies are for-profit companies. There's always going to be that traditional game that's played, regardless of how they want to paint it in front of you and present it. It's still the same thing. A lot of this is just like how we do it in traditional voting, right? Like it's just a rehash of a proposed bill, like they do in the House, like they do in the Senate, after a few things have taken place and they're trying to present it in a new light. This is basically what it is. It's the same bill with a little bit of tweaks to it. What's up, Grits? What do you think about this bill? Or what do you think about this bill? What do you think about this proposal?
I am for liquid staking assets on at Cosmos, but I don't know if this is the right way to go about it. I see, the timing and everything. Not sure at all. I know that they can do it without CosmWasm, and there's already going to be 1 billion liquid staking protocols out there, so I'm not sure.
I feel the same way. And that is a really great thing. I'm glad you brought it up before I dive into this with my opinion any further. I do want to put that out there. I'm for liquid staking. I really am. But with everything, it's about how it's applied on the layer, right? It's about how it's presented and it's applied
they're asking for funding, right, for this, for 150,000 atoms. Why can't they just integrate one of the existing projects for free? I don't really understand.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. A few of my inner circle
running their test net right now.
Exactly. But and again, just to go back to what people have said before, like we have things like Juno and all this other stuff that, do not add extra. Like, I get it, but like the people that dismiss that whole, when we talk about an extra surface layer of attack or added risk by applying more things to the Cosmos Hub, it's a legit. So I don't understand why they disregard that and act like it's not such a big thing to talk about. One of the biggest benefits the Cosmos Hub has, and one of the biggest value that it has, is it's a very secure place for people to come and build within. Like
by people like Bitcoin. I mean,
yeah,
store value situation, right?
Yeah, and I just don't think that, amongst many other things, and we'll get into that in just a minute, I just don't think that this is the right way to apply liquid staking and value accrual for the Atom token. I honestly think, because I'm a long-termer, right? And I get some people are a lot more impatient than I am. They want to see a value proposition or a value accrual position being taken for the Atom token more sooner rather than later. So they want to actually push something forward and whatnot. But like, I just don't think that this is the healthiest proposal to bring value to the Atom token. I think, in my humble opinion, as an investor, long-term investor, that interchain security or shared security, however, whatever you want to name it, is enough for the Atom token long term. I think if we just leave it as is, we get ICS through, we have, we're patient, we will start seeing consumer chains come in, rent and borrow, and then the value proposition in itself for the Atom token will rise over time, and we'll still be able to maintain the security level that we have right now, which is so appealing for developers.
Yeah. And by then we'll have like 10 different liquid staking protocols already built and we know are running good. Just choose one. You know?
Just choose one.
At that point.
So
I don't know why it has to be rushed all at once like this and weird. So
it is,
and they're just, it looks like a money grab. And I'm just looking at the thing now. They voted 45% no with veto. That's crazy.
Yeah. So let me go into the little particulars, and I'm not trying to FUD anything here too, but you guys know that I have taken the position here with the IBC Gang YouTube channel, and again, you guys are part of it, so you guys have just as much say and opinion, and I hold it very dear to me. And if anybody, like, if I'm ever wrong, I will admit, and if it makes sense, I will admit and pivot and say I'm wrong. But I strongly support Notional. I strongly support the concerns that Jacob and Notional have been presenting to the people. I strongly support other validators who are doing a number of things, in my opinion, that are the correct way of doing and practicing a for-profit business, such as what they do, right? Just validators or relayers, or maybe they contribute code or whatever their business model is, or value is for their business, and how they capture value. There are certain validators that I choose to align myself with because their moral standards, their business practices, and what they do and provide as far as a service and or be it awareness socially for the community, just aligns more for me. So Jacob, if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys have been voicing many, many different concerns about how certain individuals seem to be asking from the community a lot more than what they are putting into the community. And I will admit, this looks like a cash grab, like Grit said. This looks like another way to beautify or doll up a proposal for a cash grab. Now let's get into the meat of it and see what they're talking about, right? This is the actual in-depth proposal. If you guys haven't been able to read it, here's the link right here. Go ahead and read it for yourself.
I'm surprised about how many people didn't abstain.
Well, you can go, like, I'll go into that right down here, right? So this is what you're voting for. We're going to read all this, but by voting yes, you agree that 150,000 atoms should be used to fund Cosmos development teams to launch the DeFi Hub, a smart contract application on the DeFi Hub, or a contract consumer chain. So again, what you're presented as far as the title, bringing liquid staking and DeFi to the Cosmos Hub with interchain security. The realistic presentation, again, the funds to be used, should be used to fund Cosmos development teams to launch the DeFi Hub separately, right? A smart contract application on the DeFi Hub or a consumer chain.
Wow, they didn't really make that clear in there, did they?
Find it kind of funny when you actually read. And then it goes voting no. And this is why a lot of people aren't just voting no, right? By voting no, it's just simply saying that you believe the Cosmos developers should not be compensated by the Cosmos Hub community pool to launch the DeFi Hub or smart contract applications on the DeFi Hub or contract consumer chain. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys should just launch this as it is, and if it's valuable, the value will accrue over time. I don't know why, like, and I'm going to get to this, why I think that that's what they should have done in a second. By voting abstain, that you guys already know. By voting no with the veto expresses that you would like to see depositors penalized of the 64 atom deposit, which I still can't believe that that's all it is. And again, I'll show you guys some unbelievable things in just a minute. But yeah, so a lot of people right now, obviously going back, are voting no with veto, right? They're rejecting it. Let's do some deep diving, okay? So this is the proposer's address. I don't know if any of you guys do this like I do this, but I do this all the time. And I followed it. And I want to see, okay, where's this coming from? Who's proposing this? Who, what's the wallets look like? Forget the people. What's the amount look like? Nothing here. We follow the transactions. Boom. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more interesting. We're following the transactions, where it came from. And it's all a mixing game, right? We're just mixing. We're mixing. Boom. We get into the bigger part. This is where part of that fund came from to propose this. Look how much money this is right here. Look how much atom we got right here. Now, I didn't have time because I wanted the vast majority of this in the earlier part of the stream to be focused on Knots and Jerry and Rusty and what they're doing. And I didn't really want to take away from the excitement because I was really excited to talk about like Knots and stuff like that. Of course, you wake up and you got this proposal, so you got to kind of like adjust, right? Interesting though. So I didn't get to go much further than this, but let's give you guys, look, if you guys are mad at me, if you guys are mad at me for sharing information, it's all blockchain. They could have found it anyway. If you guys want to follow that wallet address, go ahead and do some digging, guys. IBC gang. Sniff it out. The hounds. Release the hounds. Do some backtracking. See where that wallet goes. See what that wallet's been tied to.
Get Ambedo in here.
Get Ambedo in here. Put a chart together. A beautiful chart.
Yeah, he does flow charts of the scams. Like, he's dedicated.
Yeah, this is part of the reason why I'm putting this out there. I want to see them. I want to see the people that. Admittedly, I don't have time to do, like I do, but there's some people that are way better at this and are like just they're focused. Follow that wallet. Now, let's go back into the verbiage. Right? Then I'm pretty sure that can go much further. Let's go back into the verbiage of this. Right? Yada yada yada. They throw their pitch on bringing, blah, blah, blah. What's interchain security, consumer chains, yada, yada, yada. They're basically right here to the first page or two, building up like their presentation before they take their pitch and swing.
Remember, they're basically asking permission to spend that money.
Yeah.
And make a profit.
Yeah. And I want you guys to know right now, here's my biggest problem with this kind of stuff. When people ask for money like this from the community pool. This is all great, fine and dandy. I come from the traditional world though. When you ask for a loan at a bank, and guys, if you guys come at me with this whole, don't compare centralized stuff to how we do stuff in crypto or decentral, blah, 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 blah. Proof of stake networks. Now get out of here. It's the same. And if you don't practice these same fundamentals with your money, you're mismanaging funds. And you're not going to last very long, whether it be professionally or your own.
Might be why they do it.
Think about it. Why do you think they leave out certain things? But traditionally, I would come with a proposal like this and then have a thick ass binder of exactly what my project is, where those allocations are going to go, who's going to get what out of this 150,000 atom, and exactly to the penny where the funds are going to go and how that flow of funds are expected to go over the course of 6 months. You can go into here again, guys. They go into the wording here of how they expect it to go, but they're very vague, right? The proposal is requesting I'll read this to you guys because I know this is kind of small right here, right? The proposal is requesting 150 atoms from the Cosmos Hub community pool at a valuation currently when they wrote this of 950, just shy of $1 million at current prices. to fund the smart contract applications that are looking to leverage interchain security. Blah, 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 blah. 1/3, about 50,000 Atom, will go towards the development of the DeFi Hub, a premier blah, blah, blah chain built on P2P. Now, if you guys don't know, this is P2P. I'll give you guys this information as well. Boom. That's them. You can look it up on your own time. Don't do it now. Come back with me. Follow along. Chain built by P2P that is decided to leverage interchain security. 2/3 of the funds, 100,000 Atom, will go to CosmWasm and smart contract platforms that either decide to launch on the DeFi Hub as their own app chain. The managing committee will vote on which projects to fund on a case-by-case basis. Now, please understand that when they're saying this, that's basically also giving them the rights to allocate some of these funds to obviously the workers therefore in, right? Like it doesn't just go like they're asking for payment for their work. I promise you this work has basically almost been done already. This work has basically almost already been done. So they have done work, and now they are basically saying for us developing and bringing what we think would be a strong value accrual for the Atom Hub, we want you to pay us, which is all fine and dandy, but you guys got to understand who these people are and what position they're in already. Let's go into it more. And I'm not fudding anything, right? I'm being real. Like, look, I don't know these people from Atom. Just no pun intended there, I guess. But we have a few key players. The only ones that I'm not very familiar with, admittingly, is David Filok from Galeo Group. But if you guys don't know, let me show you guys. This is the multi-sig committee. This is the people that will be in charge of the fund. Now, what do we know about Jack? Well, we know a lot about Jack. Jack is a great guy. He's a great lead core developer that everybody looks up to, right? Everybody knows Jack. He's a great hero of the space. He wants what's best for the Cosmos ecosystem, right? Can we all agree with that? That's the sentiment, right? Right, Grits?
Yep, generally.
Generally, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Great, cool.
Zaki is also
let's bring him up.
A known face.
Let's bring him up. If you guys don't know, I definitely suggest that you guys go follow him. I definitely said he's a key figure. He does a lot for this space.
He's been in a lot of spaces.
He's been in a lot of spaces. He volunteers. I'm not taking anything away from the guy. His work, invaluable.
I don't know who Jelena is or David.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Like, so again, please do not think at all that I'm taking away or diminishing him in any kind of means at all. But you guys got to understand, he's a for-profit guy, right? He's a for-profit guy. He runs Strange Love Ventures. Now, if you know anything about the Cosmos Hub, if you guys have been around for a little while, let's just bring this up here. Validators. Where is Strange Love in the validator set right now? How big are they?
That's a good question, actually.
How big is Strange Love Ventures? They're number 40. They actually hold quite a bit. Right now, right? There we go. Here's their validator right here.
Cool million Atom.
Yeah, a cool million Atom. It's nothing to scoff at. 40 on the charts, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Guys, how much do you guys think that they make a day in rewards?
Well, you can do the math on that. I mean, what's the commission, right? $1 million. $1 million times 0.05. They make $50,000 a day.
A day.
Or a 50,000 Atom. Is that right? That's crazy, if that's true. Yeah, because I did it in Atom.
Boom.
Wow, that's crazy.
We'll just bring up this wallet address.
What's Atom's price right now?
Is it?
823.
Right
so
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was on Adam's gun. Excuse me.
$411,000 a day.
Probably.
With $1 million Atom at 5% commission, 0.05, right? Or is it 0.005? I forget. Either way, that's like ridiculous money.
Yeah.
No matter which way it is.
stupid money. It's stupid money right now. So like they're well funded. Point to it. I'm screwing it up here. Thank God we have grits here. Point to it is they're making good money. They're making really good money. Like there's no being around that, right? Why is this always? Why when I bring up this address does it not work for some reason though?
Yeah, $411,000 a day.
Why is it when I bring up that
commission
address, it just doesn't work? Why? Oh.
Here, I'll put it like right in the chat here too.
So there's that, right? Okay, let's just move on. Let's check out the next person. So they're in a position right now to where it's like, bro, you get paid already and you're benefiting a lot already from the health and the best interest of the ecosystem that you've been cultivating and developing for a long time. Like, it's just let's paint these white shining knights the real color that they are. And let's be real that it's a for-profit move each time, right? Like it's a grab. There's
the math in the chat.
It's a grab. So there you go. There's the math. The grits just put it out there. That's a lot of money a day, friends. It's a lot of money a day, friends. And you're saying you don't have enough money to push this forward?
Hey man, Lamborghinis tires are $20,000 each.
Yep. And I get there's fees, there's business expenses, there's blah 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 blah. But that's a lot of freaking money a day. Grits, can you take that one step further? How much money is that a year?
Oh shit.
Go ahead and pop it in there. How much is it a year? If
At
you're
current prices, that's 150 million.
Boom. Now let's go into the next gentleman at hand, which again, I am not fudding.
And they're not even the top. They're 40. They're spot 40.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the next gentleman at hand that we all know, and we love, Zaki. Not fudding him at all. Invaluable.
Is it from the APY? So it's by the year then already.
Oh, that's a good catch. Somebody do the math. Either way, it's an enormous amount of fucking money. It's an enormous amount of money, right?
Yeah, I gotta add a 365 in there. 1 sec.
That is a good point, Ryu. Stop it. No.
So it's 5% a year. 5% a year, not a day. Are you sure?
Why are you guys not up in chat, by the way? You guys know you guys can come up in chat.
Where does it say APY? Because 10% commissions is 10% commission.
Oh, on the will somebody come up? Either way, like it's an absorbed amount. Yeah, we definitely got to get the math right on here if we're going to present it this way and stream it. Zaki is.
Oh, I'll just do it. I'll do both. Who cares?
It's like 9,000 atom in year. I gotta stay on point. You guys did the math. But anyway, we got Zaki, right? Again, not taking anything away from him. Love his contributions. Invaluable dev. Massive worker. A lot of the benefits and things that we see right now and the things that we have used,
what is this
he's contributed to.
I'm at him right now.
Guys, give us the math. You guys are all mathematicians. So again, we got to look again.
It's almost 20% per year now.
At who Zaki's with. And this is Zaki. If you guys have not followed him, I highly recommend because he's invaluable to the space. He is, regardless of what we're bringing up. Let's not shortchange these guys at all.
I enjoy listening to Jack on whenever he does YouTube channels.
So do I.
I've only ever talked to Jack or Zaki, I think, in Spaces, but I don't know the other two people.
Yeah, so do I. Shoot, you know what? Forgive me, women from Cosmos. Soon I have a meeting with her. I'm going. This is more important. I gotta talk, but I'll be late for that meeting if you're here. It's more important than my own project. So basically, exactly same thing as Jack, right? He's everywhere. He's everywhere. And his whole big thing is this is his whole big thing. Now, POS validator, another validator benefiting for-profit business.
So they make, according to Bren's math, it's $150,000 a year.
It's a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of fucking money. Let's go. What is Collision at? Where are they on the chart?
For 2 million, Adam.
Still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Where is
for just running a validator? That's crazy.
And you got to remember, this is just their validator that we're talking about on the hub. They have multiple other ways that they are making money. Let's be real.
They're not even in the top spot. They're 40.
What is Zaki's?
Running a validator is a very profitable business if you can advertise it the right way, but that's in the marketing. But that's generally what stops me from doing it. I can do all the tech stuff, but yeah, not that part.
Where is his validator? Where is his validator? Gosh, someone. Oh, there we go. Boom. He's number 29. He's number 29.
The prices are down now too, so
I don't care. How long were they not? Like,
well, that's what I mean. Like they were making 3 times that a few months ago. So.
Yeah. So again, you guys check out this wallet, check out this validator. Again, not like I just want the community to be in the know. Are these guys in the position? And I guess that my point of why I'm bringing all this up, are all these gentlemen and ladies in the position to where they couldn't already just put this out there and let the value accrual happen if it was a genuine, thing that we needed? I think they could. I definitely think they could.
I think they should have just left. I think they should have made them separate proposals, like the upgrading the Cosmos hub situation. People would be all for that, and then have the other proposal on the liquid staking part, because that's already been voted down once, I think. And from what we said before, there's already 10 other liquid staking protocols. Why do we have to pay to make one?
Yeah, exactly. Why are we paying to make something that we have? Or that is coming, already, that's been announced and is coming. So the next one we have is, actually, let me put this up here on the list right here. And if you guys got to get to know who these players are, right? What they're asking on the multi-sig is got Jelena with Informal. And I'm not taking anything. I just want you guys to be in the know of who these people are. Follow them. What are they doing? How did they already get paid? Why are they asking for money? Figure out their positions. What is it? If you guys don't know, this is Informal.
Never even seen that person before.
Well, you guys pay a lot of money to them. Informal.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys something.
I actually don't know much about Informal.
Well, it's funny because Informal is one of the top tiers validators. One of the top tier validators. Gosh, I lost him again. Where is it? Oh gosh, I always lose my stuff. I look so unprofessional when I lose my stuff. Where's it at, guys? What are they? Where are they? I wish I could do? I wish I could search by name. Sometimes. Where's it at, guys? Whatever, I'm not going to sit here and keep doing this. I obviously need my glasses and I'm blind. But point of it, they check them out. Check them out as well. They all are great devs with positions already that are, granted, of course, private companies. All of them are private companies, right? Let's be real. A validator set is a private company, but these also get supplemented by entities in our ecosystem like the ICF. and have been doing very, very well in our ecosystem for a
How much
very long
Atom did
time.
they have?
I was trying to find
even-
that. I was trying to find. Oh,
Be a good thing to know.
proof of stake validators. Where is your? Oh, did I just miss it before, guys? Here, got so much stuff up. Is this it? Is this it? Wait, did I get it right? Hang on. Yeah, I think this is it. I believe it is. Yeah. All right, they're number 20. They're number 20. That's how much they got. I was just missing it earlier. Boom. Well, yeah. Again, like Chow, that's a very good. There's a lot of little things to this and stuff like that, right? It's just kind of just admittingly taking a broad stroke and just brushing it over the topic or whatnot.
0.2 million Atom.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to take a lot more to actually get into details. This is for the sake, and this might even still, this broad stroke might still seem like an overload of nerdy stuff to talk about. There is expenses, overhead, and you know, you need to pay your workers and stuff like that. It's a for-profit business. I have several of them. I know exactly how this stuff goes. I'm sorry, I'm swearing so much. YouTube, forgive me.
I don't think that's a bad word, is it? You can say it on the radio in Canada.
This ain't Canada. No, I'm just no, I don't know. I don't even know what YouTube likes or doesn't like. I just, unfortunately, I'm a slave to the game. But still, it is still a lot, right? And so, like, the question is, if this is a legit, to bring it all together, if this is, again, a legit value proposal for the Atom token, like, let's not kid ourselves. If you don't think they haven't already worked on this and have it basically all nailed down and just are waiting for money to come on their pockets before they give everybody, like, what does that look like to you? That just makes me feel like, so you have something that, let's just play your games, is the best interest of the hub, of the Atom token. I want to see liquid staking. Like I said, I do. But you're saying unless it meets the way that you present it and attaches the way that you have attached these little hooks into the bill, and you receive something from this in my opinion, a pretty high way. Remember talking about the amount of Atom and what it is right now at the total price, at the current price. Like, how shining of a white knight are you? Do you really want what's best? I just don't understand. Like, it just makes me feel weird, like climbing the gym rope in high school. Like, I just, if you guys get that reference, Wayne's World. But, like, you know, maybe that's why a lot of other people, like, are shooting it down right now. Do you guys feel the same way?
I feel like they shouldn't have put those two things together in the same proposal.
I think they would have had a much better chance to doing it separate.
It seems like they did it just so that they could push the one thing through, you know, government status stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And let me put this little bug in your ear. I'm not starting.
I don't like how vague they worded it.
Yeah, I won't start drama either. I wonder what happens now. We love Jacob. We love Jay. We love Notional. We love a lot of other things, but man, things were just dying off now. Things were just settling and getting to a place of progression with some of the concerns that we're having. You guys saw how hot and heated things were just recently, right?
From the Juno Whale drama onward, pretty much.
Yeah, like, if this is shut down, I'm just curious, like, what's going to happen? What's the position now from all these key players that we just saw this drama, we just went through it? Is it going to stir up again? Is there going to be another snapshot for Golan? Think about it. Is that like, and all fairness, Jay hasn't said anything as far as I know.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of his
as far
messages.
as I know, but everybody is voting no with the veto because of what just happened on the last prop, 69, right? Is that why you're getting a lot of vote no with vetoes right now? Is because people are anticipating?
I doubt it. I don't think the the no with veto airdrop thing, he did made much of a difference to the actual prop in general.
No, I mean, like still the vote would still like
be a no
like
veto.
I just would vote no right now. Like there's no, I don't. For me, it's like, yeah, you can put up a proposal and that's your bias and stuff like that. Like, I don't really. But that goes into what Jacob was saying before, right? Like the verbiage.
Well, because of the way they worded the no, right?
Yeah, the intent of each of those actions, no versus no with veto. A lot of people don't know.
They write up what they mean when you vote no inside that document you showed. So
yeah, so like again, we'll go over that right now, real quickly. Right, by voting no, it means that you do not believe that the CosmWasm developers should be compensated by the Cosmos Hub community pool to launch the DeFi Hub or a smart contract application on the DeFi Hub or contract consumer chain. So, in all fairness, I would just vote no and hope in good faith that you guys still launch it anyway, but you guys just don't get paid. Like, right? Just by the way that's worded, I would just vote no and hope that it gets done anyway. If you really think that that's truly the best for the hub, you would present it anyway, right? Like it wouldn't be a need for a proposal. You would just propose the work, the application.
Also, like, why is it like why is there no explanation of why to do this all at once? Why can't we do interchain security and then pick a liquid staking protocol through governance?
Good question.
Or something. Like Axelar, remember Osmosis? They did all that. That was proper.
Good question. But then, you go into voting no with veto expresses that you would like to see depositors penalized by taking the 64 atom deposit away, which again is just weird to me. That's only 64 atom.
I know, me too.
And contributes towards the automatic 1/3 veto threshold. But
that might be why everybody's voting no with veto, because they're like, dude, stop with these like crap proposals. Like actually get some work done.
That is actually another good point though, Ryu. The no with veto actually has a lower threshold to if it just gets 33, then we're just done with this. We don't even have to talk about it anymore. So that is a very good point. That could be why a lot of people are like, I'm just sick of this. I don't even want to see this go on. Let's just hit the threshold, be done with it, and not have it linger by voting no. But I would also like to argue the playing devil's advocate, because I'm trying to be open-minded. Let's just say, take away my bias where I'm thinking security is the most important thing and I don't want to see it on the hub. And I think, we just do shared security and let consumer chains come in over time and value increase over time, maintainably, sustainably, and more realistically, instead of trying to force growth or force value accrual for the Atom token. Like right now, you're just trying to inject an artificial, let's beef it with steroids and make it valuable. And by doing that, again, if you know, I was a professional bodybuilder and powerlifter. You do those, you take on risk. When you're trying to inject an artificial layer of strength or value accrual, your heart could fucking explode. It's not good. You get acne, you get receding hairlines, your balls shrink up, stuff like that. Like there's consequences to doing artificial things. So but let's play devil's advocate. Let's just say all my bias is out. By voting no, all you're saying is you guys just don't want to get paid. Are you guys going to do it anyway? Because if that's the case, let us know. And I would gladly tell everybody, hey, let's all just vote no. And then let's just be the shining white knights that you are. And you have been in the past. And put the work up for proposal instead of the funds. Like that's where it gets bad, right? Like, ooh, that's where it gets bad. I could see what if you put the work up and then it's valuable, it works, hopefully everybody votes yes. And then later you go, hey, by the way, guys, do you think it would be fair if maybe you guys compensated us a little bit for this great, amazing thing that we gave you guys? If it gained value accrual for the Atom token, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people would be like, yeah, fuck, whatever. Yeah, sure. Take 100,000 Atom for yourself. You ever see somebody strike it good with playing cards? When you're the chip leader, all of a sudden you're handing out tips to the dealer, to the waitress. You call somebody and you call their bluff. They lose. You're still throwing a chip at them. Whatever. Nobody cares. But anyway, I think it was something interesting, right? Again, please, Jack, Saki, Jenna, and also I don't even know who David is. I don't even know who you are. To be honest with you, maybe I should. Maybe failure on me. Call me not a true cosmonaut. I don't even know who David Floki is. Floki. I'm saying it wrong.
Blocky.
Apologies, my friend. But like, I'm serious. Jack, Zaki, Jelena, David. I'm not trying to spread FUD. I'm speaking real stuff that the community also says. I just have a microphone and a place where people gather. This is like legit stuff. Like, that's our opinion. You can't get mad at us for having our opinion. Like, we're not mad at you guys for having your opinion or your bias or your directive and or, you know, hopeful interest presented right now. I'm not mad at you guys for that. I am kind of like disappointed, but not mad. Not trying to fudge you guys. Not trying to discredit any of the work that you guys have ever done. It is what it is. You know, the people need to be informed, and the vast majority of people right now don't look like they want it like this. Maybe they want it in a different way, like Grits was saying here. Split it up.
Also, I don't know how it would affect like the security of things doing everything at once. I have no idea. I feel like they make the proposals like, you know, so that the average person can't really get it. You know, if you're a tech guy, obviously, but you know.
Yeah, there's
like,
still
like
there's
they got to realize they're writing this to the community.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people or a lot of devs actually forget that a lot of times. Like they Cliff Notes. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Cliff Notes. There used to be books that you could go get. Like if you were trying to cheat on your test and you didn't want to read the whole damn thing, you just go get the Cliff Notes. But like you really gotta break it down. But yeah, like, you know, that's just what we wanted to kind of talk about a little bit right now. 44 no with veto. 44% no with veto. Yeah, there's still quite a bit more voting to be had. Only 10.56% total turnout right now per mint scan. That's basically 20 million out of 186 million has voted. So still not even there yet, guys. We still got another 30% or so. Current form is less than 40. Yeah, we need to be patient a little bit long. How long does this have? When does it go? End time the 7th. So it can go for a while. It can go for a while now until, you know, unless votings pick up. But yeah, that's interesting stuff. Interesting. I would love, of course, you guys know I'm going to reach out to Jacob now. You guys know. Shout out to Jacob at Notional, guys. If you guys are delegating anything Notional, please remember every single day that you delegate or redelegate or compound your rewards, please put in the memo Crypto Tank. Let them know that the IBC gang and Crypto Tank right here. Tank! Reminded you guys. We support Notional. We support like-minded validators, many different other great validators that are out there as well, all trying to bring awareness and all trying to spread out, you know, the health and maintain the health of our ecosystem. Guys, got to be looking out for that. Now, a little bit of good news. Let's get into it. To everybody that stuck around, there's 34 of you guys-ish around there that stuck around and listened to my rant for quite some time. So for that, I do want to thank you guys. I do want to give you guys a little bit of alpha on some projects that I'm working on ourselves. You guys know what that is. That's Maneki Cosmos. That's, you know, that's my baby. That's our baby here. That's what we're trying to do. In Notional we trust. That's right. In Notional we trust. Let me show you guys something. First off, check out this artwork. What? Look at that screen. What? That's my background screen.
Apparently there's a website called Ping Hub that Gaines was mentioning.
Yes.
For Dan C, it actually tells you what validators are making.
Boom.
I think I might have shown it to you, but I can't find it. I forgot to
right
bookmark it.
Actually, here you go. I'll share it with everybody right now. Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot to bookmark that.
You are interrupting my alpha. Let's just go back real quick. That's it. People need to see. If you guys have never pulled that up, pull it up or save it. Save it, guys. I forget how this. Let me do this. Can't I go?
Oh, it's Pub. I thought it was Hub.
Boom. Here. Let's go here. And do I take their address? Or can I just look? It's been a long time.
Let's see.
You can look up their address, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can look up their address. Where was it? Where was it?
Yo.
What's going on, brother?
I just wanted to come in and ask you if you want to still give away some whitelist spots, dude.
You know it. You know it. We're trying to
let's do it.
Just figure this out real quick. If we go here, can I just I can do this. Bada bing, bada boom. This pulls this up. Is it pulling it up? Why does it say nothing? Did I pull up the right address? Did I not? Huh?
Oh wow, this actually tells you how many Atom, like plus Atom that you're moving in or are being moved in for that day, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Ping Hub is great. Anyway, I don't want to go back because I'll take forever. I'll take forever talking about that stuff. Guys, play around with that. Figure it out. We get poke holes in stuff. Poke holes in stuff. That's all I gotta say. And I don't know it all, so apologies if you know whatever. But damn well know something. Anyway, let's talk about our favorite project right now, which I think you guys should be super excited for. That is no. Well, let me just bring it here. I don't know why I'm doing that. I got so many different personalities: Maneki, IBC Gang, Crypto Tank, blah 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 blah. Guys, boom. If you guys aren't following Maneki Cosmos, I'm telling you guys right now, you need to follow it. This is our NFT project. This is a project that is for the community, 100% for the community. If you support this community, the Cosmos ecosystem, if you consider yourself a cosmonaut, if you are an IBC gang member and have been here for some time, you guys care about the same things we care about. You guys care about the health of your brothers and sisters to the left and to the right of you. You guys care about the ecosystem and this technology. Don't sleep on Maneki Cosmos. Can't give you guys financial advice or tell you guys what to do, but I'm telling you right now, life coach moment, life advice, right? Don't want to miss out on this. So we partnered with, if you guys don't know, we partnered with Jerry and Rusty, the gentleman from Knots, and they are helping me. And my team get this out there, and it's going to be launched on Stargaze. There's 1,000 NFTs that we're launching. That's it. There's only 1,000. I wish I could give it to everybody, but I can't. There's a reason. I can't tell you that right now, but there's a reason why there's only 1,000. It's going to be $200 USD, whatever the equivalent is in stars. Yeah, I know it seems like a high price point. There's a reason for that too. You value things that have good potential.
Nicely put.
Yeah. I pivoted on that one for a second. I was like, oh. Guys, if you guys catch my drift, there's reasons why I can't say things. But we have been working with them. They're freaking fabulous on bringing my ideas, my aspirations to life. They're just nailing it. If you guys like the Knots, just look how beautiful these kitty cats are. Beautiful. We already have started lightly giving out whitelist. In today's stream, we're going to give out whitelist opportunities to 2 lucky individuals. And that whitelist is going to give you 20% off the mint. There's only going to be 150 whitelist ever. That's it. I wish I could give it to all of you guys, but hey, there's a reason. Again, there's a reason. Why is Maneki not following Am? There we go. Let's do that. How should we do that? Let's
Wow. I was looking at this ping.pub website and it says I don't know if this is correct, but under their Strange Love Ventures it says 11.34% annual profit. That comes out to a lot of money, dollars.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. It is a ton. I'm telling you guys right now, do some homework about it. Look into that stuff.
If that's correct, right? That's 11% over 1 million coins. Let's say they had the whole million coins for the last year. That would be $900,000 profit. That's right? I don't know.
Tank, there's already a tweet out.
Did you put one?
Yeah, for the giveaway today.
Oh, discard. Where's it at?
Just scroll down a bit.
Is it this one? No.
So you see that one that's quote tweeting it the 20 hours ago?
What?
Dang, the stream delay. The stream delay.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Boom. All right, here you guys go. Same rules apply. You guys got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then we're going to use this and we're going to pull. Oh, no, here's same rules apply. Retweet, like it. Go on there and I want this for be the people in the chat and say, oh, you know what? Here. I want you guys to put this in here. Oh, no. I want you guys to...
Oh, yeah. Just make them comment a keyword so we can filter out the people in the stream instantly.
Yep.
It's a good call.
Yep. We're going to... You guys put this... You guys copy and paste it. Put this in your chat. Boom. On your retweet. Put that on your retweet.
A lot of people retweeted it already, so they could just...
You guys can go back in there and retweet and put the comment. You guys can do that on your phone, by the way. Just do it again. Just go there, delete the retweet if you want to, retweet it with a comment and put that comment in there. I'll wait. Oh wait, well actually we'll give people, because I know a lot of people did it yesterday. We'll wait 10 minutes. Can you guys wait 10 minutes max? 10 minutes max. Just to give people, who knows, you guys might be pooping. Or you guys might be at work and you guys need to like fake that you guys got to go poop and go like, you know, in the bathroom and retweet. I'll give you guys that. Let's start that right now. It's 11:21 right now. Let's just do it at 11:30. We'll pull it. You guys go tell your boss or whatever. I'll be right back. I got to go poopy.
But I gotta go work on a car, so I'll catch you guys later.
Later, man.
See you, man.
There we go. Boom. We'll do that. Apologies to women from Cosmos. I was supposed to have a chat with them. I'm so bad. This is important. It was important, guys. It was important to talk to you guys about what's actually happening out there.
Oh, I also wanted to say that while you were live, Women from Cosmos actually put out a giveaway tweet.
There you go. A little bit more alpha, guys. Everybody else, if you guys don't know, we're going to do that too. You guys need to follow that. Follow her tweet too. Could you share that, Brent? Are you at home? Can you share that for me?
You want to see the tweet?
Yeah. Or just give it to everybody else. Like, if you guys want to find yourself another way to win a whitelist, she's also helping me promote. If you guys know anything about her project and what she's been doing, she was one of the more successful projects, a lot like Knots was one of the more successful projects out there in our space. One, I support her and what she's doing and what she's trying to represent and showing the strength of women in our ecosystem. I have a very powerful and successful wife myself. And so like, I just support that side of our ecosystem. I want to make sure that the women all have, you know, there's not a lot in comparison to how many men there are here, but I definitely want to highlight that. But she's helping me spread out this information as well and giving out whitelists. So guys, check her out. Check out that tweet as well, guys. Massive. Love her to death. But I'm supposed to be talking with her. But let's see here. We got a couple more minutes. Twitter picker. Must follow us, of course, here. Oh, I hate when it does that. There, boom. past week. Use a physical win account. There we go. I think it's all set up. It's all set up. It's all ready. It's all ready, guys. It is all ready. Bada bing, bada boom there. Brent, do you want to stick around? Do you got work?
I got to go in like an hour, so I'm here.
Well, after we pull, we're if you want to stick around and jump on the call with her, like.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right, we got about 5 more minutes, guys, and please, I'm just gonna say this, like, we're also, if you guys want to join our Discord, I do want to make sure that these whitelist spots go to people who have 100% commitment or are really, really committed to actually getting in on Maneki Cosmos. Again, I know I'm being kind of vague and I can't give you guys too much information. There's a reason for that. There really is a reason for that. But I do want to ensure that these spots go to people who are genuinely going to mint them and use the 20% discount. So please, if you guys are on the fence and you guys, if you guys want to just retweet whatever it is, please. But if you guys ever get pulled for a winner, let us know if like you guys are 100% committed to it, because obviously, right, like we would like to have, especially the 150, which isn't a lot, actually fully mint out for a whitelist. But yeah, please, like, support for support. But like, if you just can't either afford it or whatever it is, which, whatever, please just let us know for sure.
Hey, Tank, you see that profile must have picture, description, banner, location, etc. I think you should untick all of them because some people don't have a location in their Twitter or banner or description, and that's going to like filter them out.
We'll take them off. Good call. I wish there was one where it said like, where it got into more details where it's like retweeted with this keywords.
Yeah, there must be one. I'm going to look for it for like the next giveaways because it would make it a lot easier.
That would be a lot easier to like weed out all the bots, guys. Yeah, but we do have a list already of the whitelists that have already been captured. And there is, according to Rusty and according to some of the other teams that I have given out to, guys, again, shout outs to Women from Cosmos, shout outs to the Knots team. They have some whitelists. Again, be on the lookout for their tweets, follow them. Be also on the lookout for Hydro Finance. They have whitelist allocations to them. The Cosmos Spaces team, I have given them whitelist spots as well. And also Spark IBC with Timmy. Timmy was in here earlier. He's a very busy guy too. I don't know if he's still here, but shout out to Spark IBC. We've given them the opportunity to give out whitelist to their community. And of course, the Zen Nation. If you guys, I was on an interview with them. If you guys don't follow Zen and what they're doing, guys, you guys definitely got to follow them as well. But they all have whitelist. But again, there's only 150, so you guys can imagine how much that's split up amongst everybody. We still here with IBC gang have obviously more than everybody else because we want to reward and at least be able to provide the opportunity for our long-term supporters. Again, guys, we wish we could give it to everybody. I really do, obviously, right? But I want this to go to people that are committed to it. And admittingly, it's not even about like the mint out. It's not even about any of that stuff. Like, I just would like the people that are truly intentionally going to be buying this, are committed to doing it, to have that opportunity. So.
Yeah. Also, like most of the OG viewers are most likely going to win a whitelist because just look at how many people are in the stream right now. Eventually, one by one, all you viewers are going to be getting whitelists just by, being here and participating in these giveaways. So I think everyone's got a good shot, at least the people who are always here watching and supporting.
You know what? Screw it. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this too while we're waiting. Now, let's pull. I'm going to pull it. We're going to do one more thing after this. Alpha time. I'm going to give you guys one more quick opportunity after. Just to be sure for all you, everybody in the chat, everybody in the Discord, like to be the first in line, at least for what we got. Let's do that. And also, let me actually tell you guys a little bit more alpha as well. Let me give you guys a little bit more alpha. I'm gonna show you guys my screen here. Actually, let me pull this up here and show you guys. Let me show you guys something right here. Shit. All right. See this right here? This is the artwork, right? Let me explain something to you guys. So, what happened there? What happened there? What the heck? What the heck? I don't know why that's doing that. Well, here. See this artwork right here, guys? So this is each one of our cats. You can understand that there's going to be rarities and all this other stuff, right? Like, depending on the rarity, there's going to be color changes, there's going to be hand changes, eye changes, asset changes, and there's going to be fonts within the gold coin that they have. There's also going to be a super, super rare, a little bit of alpha, okay, guys? If you guys are lucky enough to get yourself one of the Maneki Cosmos cats that actually have, you see this right here, the IBC gang on it, that's going to be a super rare one. There's going to be an extra benefit to that if you guys want it. Now, there's much more than what I'm just going to say, but this is the one I can tell you right now. I'm flirting with the idea of, this is absolutely free too. Absolutely free for just if you guys get it, right? You could verify and request to actually have your shirt printed with your individual NFT. If for free, shipped to you. 100%. This on a shirt if you guys get the IBC gang on it, and on top of that. On a nice shirt too. Not one of those jinky, whatever freaking blah blah shirts. Like one of those nice, like what are they called? Not the Bella canvas, but like they're nice fitting. They're super, it insinuates my body type and it's super soft and stuff like that and forming. So again, bada bing, bada boom. You guys will be able to, I'm pretty 99% sure that's what's going to happen there, or be one of the benefits. That's not the end benefit. Obviously, that's not the use case to it. That's just something that I want to throw at you guys as well, because I was looking at these and I was like, man, that'd be a nice looking shirt. That'd be a super cool looking shirt. Like, man, can you imagine getting this guy or this guy on your shirt? Boom, you're representing, some bullish protocol. Spreading the love, guys. Spreading the love. It's 11:31. Let's pull our winners.
Let's do it.
Let's pull our winners. Oh, what did I do? Boom. We got 54 entries. I hope you guys win, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And also, Brandy, I know you already won. If you did it again, I'll thank you so much. But if you guys have already won, let us know. We know who won already. But yeah. Here we go. Matt Miller. Matt, didn't you already win?
He did, yeah.
You already won. You're a lucky dude, man. You are a lucky dude.
What are the odds?
All right, you guys ready again? Derek, Derek, are you here? Is this the same? Are you and confirm with us?
He's in chat. Yeah, I can tag him.
We'll give you 30 seconds to verify. I know there's a lag. Congratulations, Derek. If you would like it, you have just, I take pictures of everything because I'm lazy, guys. You have just won yourself a whitelist if you choose it.
See here though, I tagged him,
Derek,
but no reply.
Are you here?
Give him like 30 seconds or what,
Hold on 1 second, guys. Bren, take it over. My wife calling.
All right. Well, Derek, you got 30 seconds if you're here in chat. I tagged you, so I know you're here. Derek. Oh, well, Derek, I I really hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Derek, are you not here? Okay, we gotta keep it going, man.
Yeah, we gotta keep it going.
All right, redraw. Nana monies. Nana monies. Are you here, my friend? Nana monies. What's a reasonable time, guys? 20 seconds? I know there's a delay, but like...
Yeah, there's like a 5 to 10 second delay, so...
I just want to sit here for like 30 seconds every single time.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
It's got to be here. I'll give you guys 10 more seconds. My maids, I guess, apparently missed the blinds. So my wife is like, they're coming back to do the blinds. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever.
Oh, looks like
Can I be Nana? Redraw. DLXX. Are you a real person? Come on, guys. You guys gotta be here. There's only 50-some people. There's 32 of you guys. Are you here, my friend? Wakey,
yeah, so this is why we need to find a way to actually use the keywords, because this is
just bad. I mean, we again, I'll be honest, Nana, Derek, DLX, if you guys are not here, regardless, we appreciate the support. Obviously, you guys retweeted and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
but we're trying to give active people who are spending their time and this energy. You guys are valuable. I don't want you guys' energy to be wasted. Your time to be wasted. Redraw.
Not just that, but it also gives the actual people who are viewers in the stream that show up every day like a way higher chance to win than just a Twitter giveaway.
Yeah.
Right?
Crypto Tech Believer, are you here, my friend? Just give it to all 32 people in the chat. If everybody could tell me for sure that you guys all want a whitelist. Oh, she's never seen any of them there.
I mean, I've seen Derek, I'm pretty sure. And obviously Matt, but he already won a whitelist.
Of course you guys want it. Yep. All right. You know what? Let's do this. Brent. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it.
What are we doing?
If you well, no, it's kind of bad, right? Because like, what if you guys don't have Discord? Let's do this. And we'll figure this out after. The first 10 people that want a whitelist, 10 people, go to Discord, find the Maneki part, put in the whitelist your stars address. The first 10 people that do that's going to get, and put, by the way, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Boom. There you go. Not hard. 10 of you guys, if you guys really want it, just 10 of them right now. Go to my Discord. Find the Maneki section. There's a whitelist section within there. Drop your stars address. I'm not crazy. Everybody could drop your stars address in there. I'm going to pick the first 10 and you'll get guaranteed a whitelist. And maybe, just put it this way, everybody else that also drops it in there, maybe we'll just do that. We'll just start pulling from there.
All right, we got 2 so far. 3, 4.
And don't, just because there's 10, guys, keep dropping them in there. If you guys really want them, drop them in there. Maybe we'll just do it that way. Maybe that's the simplest way. I don't know. This is hard.
Yeah, it might be, but at the same time, you don't want to be giving away 10 in a stream. Like,
yeah, just for today. Let's celebrate the Knots giveaway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Knots giveaway. Let's celebrate the alpha about the shirt. IBC gang being rare. You know, it's not too much further away, guys. And also, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more alpha here too, okay? A little bit more alpha here as well. So, looking to launch on the 11th of July. Didn't want to do it on the 4th. A lot of people are traveling, blah, 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 blah. Like, give people some time to sober up. But if you guys want them, drop them in there. And then we'll figure it out. There's still a lot more other whitelist for you guys, right? But if you guys want your whitelist, drop them in there. And we'll figure it out in the next 48 hours. We'll figure it out how to give back to the people that's more active, right? Like I want to give to the Discord members as well. Maybe they don't get to be in here live stream, but I want to give the live streamers, like,
special love.
It's all about you guys, man. I want to give you guys love. I wasn't even planning on doing all this stuff, but like, let's do it.
Yeah, you surprised me too.
Let's do it. All right. That's what we got today, guys. That's what we got today. Don't forget, we're giving away some Netanauts. Probably tomorrow. We'll be drawing and putting it out there. The first 10, publicly on Twitter. We'll let you guys know in the Discord as well. You guys be good. You guys be good. I can't tell you just yet, Brandy. A lot of them. It's rare.
Wait, Tank. Can you just clarify something for them? Because some people were putting their stars address in the Maneki chat instead of whitelist.
No, whitelist section, guys. There's a whitelist section. Whitelist section. Super good mood. Coffee was good today. Coffee was good.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's been a long stream. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys to death. I really do hope that you guys get your guys' stars address in there. I hope you guys are excited because I am. I'm telling you. I'm freaking telling you. I'm so excited about this. Peace, love. Out of here. Bye.